So good evening everybody, welcome back to Nanny's Kitchen, and I am going to make some lamb koftas. For this you're going to need some lamb mince, some breadcrumbs, an onion, 3 big cloves of garlic, a nice little handful of mint leaves, a bit cayenne pepper, some ground cinnamon, ground ginger, cumin powder, coriander powder, a little bit of turmeric, some salt and some pepper. So let's get started. Pop them there, and I'm going to start by just chopping the onion. So he's peeled, and we'll just peel the garlic. There you go. So I'll just get rid of those shells. Right, so all we're going to do is we're going to chop the onion off. To grate the garlic. Right, now the garlic's in there now. I'm just going to wash this down and I'll come back. All I'm going to do now is get the mint leaves. I've got the quite large ones, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big ones and a little one. Just going to roll them up and I'm just going to slice them. Now I've got the garlic, the onion and the mint, just chopped mint in there now. So all I'm going to do now is add in a 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger, a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, a little tiny pinch of cayenne, a 1/4 teaspoon, no, probably the half a teaspoon of turmeric, a teaspoon of coriander powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. All I'm going to do now is give that a mix together and then open the lamb mince. Pop it in. You can do beef mince if you know, because lamb's quite expensive sometimes. You can do just the same. And then we're just going to get our hands in and squish it all up. And then all I'm going to do is get the panko breadcrumbs. Five teaspoons of panko breadcrumbs, and then give it another squish. All I'm going to do now is get them into little bowls So about the size of a tablespoon. There, put them on a tray. Now what you can do is once you've done them, you could sort of put two of them together on a skewer if you want them for the barbie, but obviously I'm not going to bother wasting skewers because it's going to cook and then come out and go straight into a bread. But you can do if you want it to be authentic. And then I'll carry on with these and then I'll come back to you. Right, so it's nice and hot. Please ignore the marks on the cooker because it's been getting a good passion tonight. So I'm just going to add I'll say 4 in, because to be honest I'll probably not have any tonight, and the rest I'll pop in the freezer. And all I'm going to do is brown those off, pop them in a little tray and pop them in the oven. I'm happy with that. I'm just going to pop them in the tray and they're going to go in the oven now for about 7 minutes. Been a bit browned and they've been there for 7 minutes till they cook through. Right, so the koftas are out of the oven. I'm just letting them rest a little bit. So what I'm going to do is get another 2 leaves of mince and a little bit of coriander. Just going to roll it all up together. I'm just going to and chop it. Oops, that's one leaf. And chop it. Just roughly, doesn't have to be perfect. Just going to be garnishing. And then I'll just get a little bit of yoghurt. I'm just going to put 2 spoonfuls. Give it a good mix. I'm just going to add a little bit of that in there. Just for a little bit of colour. There you go. And then what I'm going to do now is I'll plate it up. So we've got a nice flatbread, a couple of cherry tomatoes, slice them into quarters. There you go. I've got the bread. What I'm basically going to do now is pop the koftas on. That's hot. Just going to go. There you go. And I'm just going to pop a few little tomatoes around just to make it look pretty. And then I'm going to get a little bit of that yoghurt that was made, a little bit of the coriander and mint. I'm just going to sprinkle it. Just drizzle it up and down on some of the bread. And then I will just sprinkle it with some more of the coriander and the mint. And there we have it, flatbread with lamb koftas, just a little bit of tomatoes for colour and a little bit of garnish and a little bit of yoghurt. And this goes absolutely fantastic with the hummus we made earlier. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and press the bell notification and it'll let you know once I've uploaded a new video. And I really do thank everybody for watching. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I'll say good night. Bye bye.